Hi, today we're going to try to make some Japanese umeshu or plum wine. I'm going to try to make two types. First of all, I have two types of plum. I have a very green kind, and then on this side I have a little bit more riper. It's kind of yellow, between a yellow and a green. So, with the traditional one, I'm going to start with the yellow ones. I have washed them and dried them, and I've also taken out the ends, the stems. I'm going to show you how to do that. You just take a little toothpick and take the end here, and it'll just pop out. There we go. So, after you've washed them, dried them, and popped the ends out, the little, the branch ends, these are ready. Now, I have a large glass jar. This is a 5-liter jar, and any jar will do, except it's good to have a seal. A double seal is even better. This one has a double seal. And the liquor I'm going to be using for this one is it's called the white liquor in Japanese, but you can also use brandy or you can use vodka, works too. And here I have rock sugar. For this particular one, I'm probably going to use between 1 kilogram and 2 kilograms of rock sugar. We're going to see how that goes. So let's get started. So once you've disinfected the jar, washed it out, and dried it very well, it's very important that you dry everything. What we're going to do is we're going to take the plums. Actually, they're translated into plums, but they're actually not plums. They're their own thing. They're more similar to, they're between, let's say, a plum and an apricot. I'm going to line the bottom of the jar with some plums. Then I'm going to take the rock sugar, put a handful of maybe a little bit more, and then I'm going to continue putting more in. Some people use less plums, or ume, let's say ume, because that's what they actually are. But I actually want to stuff the jar with plums, the ume, because I like to eat them as a snack. Not only drinking the liquor, but they do make a nice snack. Okay, I guess that's it. I can fill the jar no more. I'm going to put the rest of my rock sugar on the top. And then we're going to start pouring in the white liquor. They sell this specifically during this time for the umeshu making. But again, as I said, you can use brandy and you can even use vodka. And then I'm going to pour in the white liquor. I'm making a lot here. You can make out of a 2-liter jug or even a 1-liter jug. I'm using a 5-liter jug here, so it's a little bit more than usual. Okay, once I fill the jar with the ume, the rock sugar, and the white liquor, I'm pretty much done. So I'm going to put both seals on. And at least you're going to have to wait 3 months to start drinking this or eating the ume. A lot of people wait up to a year. And during this time, you're going to have to shake it once in a while because the sugar is going to slowly dissolve and fall to the bottom of the jar. And what you want to do is you want to keep that moving. You want to keep that liquid moving. So I'm pretty much done with the first one. what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the second one. The second one I'm going to do a little bit differently. First of all, I'm using greener ume. I'm doing a much smaller batch. This is a 2-liter jar. Again, it's double sealed and I've washed and dried it out already. The plums I've washed, dried, and I've taken all the ends off. So we're going to do the same thing, except I'm not going to use white liquor. What I'm going to use is Shochu instead. And I got a premium Shochu for this one. And instead of rock sugar, I'm going to try to use honey. So I'm going to do the same thing. First, I'm going to stick the plums in. And then I'm going to squirt some of this honey in here. Stick more plums in. Ume. There we go with more honey. And I have a little more room in the jar, so I'm going to stuff some of the leftover yellow ones in here. There we go. This is about 400 grams of honey. I'm gonna put the whole thing in there. And you can even use, I'm sure you can use this is a brown sugar. You can even use brown sugar, but I'm not going to use that today since I think 400 grams for a 2-liter bottle is quite a lot. And now I'm going to pour in the shochu. There we go. Gonna seal it. Put the cap on. Now it's very important that you shake this, move this around every day. And it's try to keep it in a dark, cool place. You don't have to put it in the refrigerator or anything like that. And this should be done in about 3 months, at the minimum. And again with this one too. And you should do that every day for a while, because basically the sugar and this honey is going to all settle to the bottom. Okay, so today we've made 2 different kinds of umeshu. One with the white liquor and a little bit of the yellowish, ume, and the rock sugar. And this one with a greener ume, honey, and a shochu. So I'm really excited to try to see what this is going to turn out to be like in 3 months. So we'll get back to you then. And I'm Jimmy Heaven from Lost in Japan, and we'll see you in the next episode. Thank you.